Sunday Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hey, Dave.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Donovan Mitchell is precocious beyond his years. He says, I lead a lot using my voice.
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jeremy Grant.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Cunningham is out there with the beast. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then it's Robinson, and it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Gobert in at the 5 down low.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Conley against Walker. Conley's shot is off. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against Cleveland.
And you know what was most impressive? They played to their standards in that one and got a comfortable win.
Conley against Walker. Oh!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Mitchell. Sinks that one from the post. When you know you're on a championship contender, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year?
Some of that depends on the leadership you have in the locker room. Certain guys have an ability to keep everyone engaged and motivated and also loose and light in that locker room. So it does matter.
Now here's Conley. He's covered closely. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Ingles from downtown. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, just another weapon in the arsenal of Joe Ingles, right? The catch-and-shoot game on point.
To the middle, stolen by Conley. In transition, here come the Jazz. Conley leading the charge. Ingles kicks to Conley. Pass to Gay. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And he makes good on the layup.
Maybe the best aspect of Donovan Mitchell, the rugged, competitive toughness. Get to the window, Donovan. Nicely done.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Wants to get it to Gay, and does. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes, but he loves to set his teammates up.
The kick out to Walker. And he drives in, and Walker throws it down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. The pass to Gay. Conley against Walker. Outside Conley. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Conley.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Walker the pass to Cunningham. Yep, that one goes in there. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Walker against Conley. Got a piece of it. And now the Pistons fast break. Lets it go with a three. Another three for Detroit.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Here's Gobert. The shot misses. The Pistons go the other way with it. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
And this is their first matchup against this team since they knocked them off in the NBA Finals.
Nailed from three-point land. Cunningham's got 7.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Conley the pass to Mitchell. To the wing on the left. Back to Walker. Inside, Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength, uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, a lot of ups and downs. You know, there's a different little ebb and flow to that one. And I think they just seem to fade down the stretch.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Gobert. Eric Pascal comes in for Rudy Gay. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Then for the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Robinson. Bay comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Diallo subbed in for Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. To end the run. Shot's good by Clarkson.
How about Jordan Clarkson, the ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of this shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Mitchell against Walker. Rejected by Walker. Bay with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Bay. Back to Walker. And Walker throws it down hard.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Pistons shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
He doesn't get the second one. Jazz trailed by 12. Here's Clarkson. Drains the jumper to finish the break.
Well, Jordan Clarkson came into the NBA as an aggressive scorer, and in the mid-range, he is as good as it gets.
Walker surveying the floor. And the dunk by Stewart.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Cousins dishes to Mitchell. It's deflected.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And Walker kicks to Stewart. Back to Walker. Ingram left side. And yes, it's good. And the Pistons lead by 14.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Jazz. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Ingram. O'Neal passes to Clarkson. And there's the drive, and he jams it with authority.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Walker with it, now guarded by Bogdanovich, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Haskell a screen. Out left to the wing. Fires the three. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Walker. Bridges kicks to Diallo. Mitchell against Walker. There's the lob to Bridges. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop. Outside,
Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Rejected by Walker. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
.119 left in the first. Pistons leading by 13. Bridges a screen on Mitchell. Walker goes in. Stolen by Clarkson. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir.
The Jazz shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
51 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. O'Neal passes to Clarkson. Haskell a screen. The drive by Clarkson. That one doesn't drop. Bridges with some nice defense. And Walker's got the ball here for Detroit. It's a 13-point game.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Going inside, and it's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bey. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Walker against Bogdanovich. Walker the pass to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And the unselfishness of this Utah Jazz team up.
You got guys who are continuously making plays.
And Greg, the depth of the Jazz. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Cousins. Royce O'Neal comes in for Rudy Gobert. Clarkson, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Mike Conley. And then for Detroit, Stewart's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Ingram comes in for Sadiq Bey. And Walker subbed in for Diallo. They've got Donovan Mitchell. Eric Pascal out there with O'Neal. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group right now for Utah. Offensive rebound. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
It used to be a smart play to foul Rudy Gobert because he struggled from the free throw line. This guy's so much better now.
In the NBA trying to cut down on some of the cheap fouls. Certain players are experts at selling contact. Doris, are you sad to see that art form curtailed?
I'm not at all, Kevin, because what we're seeing is offensive players manipulate the rule and get outside of, quote, natural basketball plays. Guys who dead stop off a screen and end up getting 3 free throws. We have to take that away. Things should flow naturally in a basketball game.
To the paint, got a piece of it. Stewart with the steal. The finish, and Walker throws it down hard.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Clarkson kicks to Mitchell. Hits it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 9 points.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Walker against Clarkson. Walker the pass to Cunningham. Stolen by Mitchell. That's tipped. Stolen by Walker. Takes it inside.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Mitchell gets deflected, and he's able to get it back.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this game.
Let's see the stat sheet here for Jeremy Grant.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And he knocks down the first one.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Eric Pascal. And Gobert drops them both.
Rudy Gobert is known as the stifled tower, and why not? He has always been such a strong anchor for his team on the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Walker, and Walker throws it down hard.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Utah has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and he lays it up and in. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Back to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Rejected by Ingram.
And great use of length by Ingram. Able to reach out and get his hand on the ball for a block. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Walker. O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovich. The drive by Clarkson. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And it's 8 points for Jordan Clarkson.
Well, we understand that Jordan Clarkson is strong enough to take contact and continue through to play. Nice aggressiveness.
Cunningham's shot is off. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And Bogdanovich kicks to Clarkson. And the Jazz, another three.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
It's Team Bonanza. Make some.
And Utah making a change here. Pascal's checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Dave's checked in. Mitchell against Walker. There's the drive. And finished off by Walker.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
He has the length to send shots back. I like seeing Bridges make his presence felt on this end.
Bridges a screen on Pascal. There's the lob to Bridges. Right side, Bogdanovich. And again, it's Utah. Pistons leading by 20. Outside, Walker. He takes it in. Bay passes to Walker. O'Neal with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Walker the pass to Bridges. And Walker kicks to Cunningham. Walker against O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Walker with it. This came out. We saw him pour in 42.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And so it's the Detroit Pistons cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively, so what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. You know, they're capable of...
Thanks, David, and we'll be back.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming...
And you know, for that matchup with the Wizards, it's one they expect to win, but can't take for granted. It's hard to sustain your focus when you're playing.
And now let's talk about that first half. Everything falling into place for the Pistons. And that's it for the halftime show. Time to send you back to the game.
Shaq, stop doing the wave.
I can't stop, Kenny. Look at the fans. Hey.
Come
go,
on, Kenny, catch the wave with us. Ooh, that's nice, Shaq.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
On the floor for Detroit, Ingram is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Robinson, and it's the Beast, and it's Cunningham in at the two-guard spot. Pass to Gobert. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Walker with the drive. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
On defense, the Jazz. Outside, Walker. 5 to shoot. Launches a three. Another three for Detroit.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Gay can't get it to go. The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Walker the pass to Ingram. Outside, Walker. Driving in, and Walker throws it down hard.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Mitchell passes to Gay. He kicks it to Conley. Mitchell in the corner. Gay in the corner. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night. Conley against Walker. And it's Grant in the corner. And another 3 for Detroit.
Very good awareness from Grant. Just the ability to catch and shoot. So important to his growth.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Mitchell Robinson. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor.
Diallo's checked in for Cunningham. Walker against Conley. Here's Walker. He's got 32 and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
For Detroit, they have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit. And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Doris, in the landscape of the NBA, there are those organizations that seem to have a hard time building a winner. What is it they lack, in your opinion, that's holding them back?
Well, success in any field of endeavor usually involves a multi-pronged effort. So in the NBA, it starts with ownership. Are they committed to winning? Then you have to look at your front office. Do they do a good job drafting talent? Do they understand what goes into team building and quality trades? To the head coach, how modern is he and what is his philosophy? Down to it's about the players ultimately. Do you have the stars that can drive winning?
Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Out to Conley. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Jazz. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Gay finds Mitchell. Gay sets the pick for Mitchell. The rebound by Grant.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And finished off by Walker.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Jazz have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Gay inside. He's covered by Grant.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. And Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. Now the pass to Gay. Shoots over Grant, and Grant sends it back.
Well, twice on the pipes. Jeremy Grant says no, sir.
Gay sets the pick for Mitchell. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in. Mitchell's got 13.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Mitchell kicks to Conley, and that's a foul called on the Beast. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Eric Pascal, he's checked in for the Jazz. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Michael Conley. And then for Detroit, Stewart comes in for Robinson. Bays subbed in for Brandon Ingram. And that one, good. He's got 12.
I'll tell you have to have some measure of composure close to the bucket. Mr. Ingles doing work.
And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around a younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
Well, these are players that have a job to do, and they've been doing it very well. Here's a look at the top passing point guards in the NBA over the course of the past 10 games. Angelique Walker, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
And he's been doing everything you want from that position, getting everyone involved, making sure the defense has to worry about all 5 guys on the court.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Jazz. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And Detroit with a change here, too. Bridges checks in.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
O'Neal passes to Clarkson. Screen by O'Neal. The drive by Clarkson. And it's good for 2. Clarkson's got 13.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
There's the lob to Bridges. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Clarkson passes to Mitchell, shoots the 3, and again it's the Jazz from deep.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Walker against Mitchell, and finished off by Walker.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Pascal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his 4th.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
And they've consistently drilled that mid-range jumper as well, and that's really opened things up for them.
And Utah making a change here. Dragic is checked in. Walker goes in, and the dunk by Walker.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Basket counts. Dragic has got his first points of the night.
On the drive, Dragic's footwork really shines. His ability to make quick moves around the defense gets him to the rim.
To the inside. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Pascal up top. The dish to Clarkson. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And here's Walker. And he has 42.
Foul called on Eric Pascal. That's his first personal foul.
Cunningham is checked in for Walker.
Kane.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
At the line for the Pistons, Sadiq Bey at the line for 1.
That free throw good from Bey.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Detroit ball.
Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, the Beast.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hockey. You have to give it up to this man.
Driving the lane, count it. Walker's got 44.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Conley, rejected by Walker. 51 seconds left in the third.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Knocked away. Oh, and here comes Walker all alone. They double team Walker. Bey wide open, and he fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Bey's got 4 points in the quarter. Utah's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Can they get it? And it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Kevin, is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is in elite company.
Now, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
And so is Detroit, able to put on a show for the ages. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't see any signs of it lessening. Back to the action after this word. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gay's checked in for Trey Lyles. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Bogdanovich. Mitchell, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Mike Conley in for Butler. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Robinson's checked in for Olynyk. Grant comes in for Bridges. Cunningham, he's checked in for Hayes. And Walker's subbed in for Saban Lee. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard.
Substitution on the court.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Robinson, a screen on Mitchell. Walker the pass to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Well, as a roller, Mitchell Robinson has a chance to be a problem for defenses. Shows it right there.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. The shot, no good. And it's Detroit the other way.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You take a look at Ingram. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year of some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball. Oh, what an amazing finish there. Just fearless. And when he attacks the rim, it is as if the big fella wasn't even there.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
The Pistons have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. And it's sent back by Mitchell. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Doris, I know you dealt with a tough injury in your time as a player, but a lot of these careers being saved now by the advances in medicine.
Kevin, think about it. Torn ACLs historically, going back 20 years, drastically changed what we believed was the ceiling for players. Now a torn ACL may only prohibit a player from playing for 8 to 12 months. That's drastically different. You're seeing stars like LeBron take care of their bodies, invest in what they know is the moneymaker for them. Listen, this medical progress, this improvement in nutrition and caring for your body has changed the equation on the length of careers.
For the Jazz, Eric Vasco comes in for DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Bogdanovich in for Rudy Gay. Stewart checked in for Detroit, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket coming off a pretty pass.
And that's an intentional foul. Bays checked in for Detroit.
Pistons subdivision.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin to come into an opponent's building.